What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Untouchable Conservative. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you for everybody new to my channel. I appreciate you guys like, sharing, subscribing, and also comment on my videos. We're gonna get right into it, man. There is no such thing as having a bad job right now. There's no such thing as having a bad job right now. I just had a friend, she got laid off, and she used to be one of those people who a lot of other young ladies used to kind of look up to. They used to kind of admire her in the reflection of something like a Cardi B, a Megan Thee Stallion. You know, she had the big BBL, she had she'd take all the vacations, and she wore all the makeup and had all the big weave styles. And don't get me wrong, I think that's great if you could do that as a woman, if that's what you feel as though you would deem necessary for you to maintain your confidence. But black people, especially conservative black people, you know, they don't make a whole bunch of decisions without being financially somewhat stable. What I mean by that is, it's cool to do all them things, but you got to make sure you save money, man. You got to make sure you save money, because you never know when you're going to lose your job. You know, I've been a part of 2 buyouts by 2 different companies. And I said, never again will I depend on another place to make me money 100%. That's where it forced me to start my own business, which is a snow removal landscaping company. Because right now, a lot of women have this perception that if you don't make a lot of money, you're doing something wrong. That's totally wrong right now. The goal right now is just to maintain and live and survive. If you eating every day, you're doing a good job. I'm telling you right now. If you and your family eating every day, you're doing a good job. If you look at your tank, and I'm looking at my tank right now, I'm in a truck. If your tank is filled up right now, you doing a good job. Okay? If you not behind on your bills, but you ain't saving no money, you're doing a good job. You know, because right now, I have canceled 2 of my vacations due to a lot of countries right now don't even have oil. You know, there's a couple countries that, you know, I did have on my bucket list I wanted to visit this year, or try to. You know, like the Philippines, you know, some other Spanish countries, but the Spirit of the Lord told me don't pursue that right now. That's not what's important. You know, everything has a season, everything changes, nothing stays the same. So as children of God, we have to always remember that God gives us certain signs that he wants us to pay attention to. And if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, it doesn't really matter right now, because no matter what political party you are, it does not change if you got to eat every day. You know, that's one thing that's not going to change, is you having the ability to feed your family every day. When you hungry, when your stomach isn't a Democrat or a Republican. You know, when your bills come, they don't ask if you're a Democrat or a Republican. So when people ask me that, it don't matter. You know, it doesn't really matter. So if you just maintain it right now, I think you're doing a good job. And sometimes I get hard on myself, like, you know, I should have this, I should have that, I should have this paid off, I should have this. But that's not where the world is at right now. You know, that's not where the world is at right now. It's a lot of people crashing out, man. Depression is at an all-time high, and you could blame it on whoever, but this is not the state of the world right now. It's just not. You know, so I try to always stay focused. I stay in prayer. I try to keep myself motivated, and I'm trying to keep you guys motivated, because I know there's somebody watching this video right now who feels like they could be doing better. But I'm here to tell you, if you got a job, you're doing good right now. If it ain't paying you a lot of money, but you just able to maintain, you doing a good job. All right, this Untouchable. I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I just wanted to share that message with somebody today.